What is going on, everyone? MikeO back with another mail day recap. It is going to be mostly a COMC order reveal video, but I do have a couple things that came in from eBay and a couple things that came in from Topps, so you get a quick mail day. Don't have to wait 2 or 3 weeks for this one. But a lot of fun stuff here. Just stuff I'm happy to add to the collection. We'll jump right into it. We'll start off with the Topps Now cards. A couple more Topps Now came in. This one is a Phillies team card. Philadelphia Phillies. This is for a franchise best record for a 35-game span, which had previously been set in 1892, so it had been a while since it's taken place in 2024. But nice looking card there. Get some of the guys in there. Thursday Powder Blues, Alec Boehm, Edmundo Sosa, Bryson Stott, Whit Merrifield, Christian Pache, and Nick Castellanos. So happy to get that one in. It's weird. Sometimes the Topps Now take like a month to show up, and other times it feels like a week. This is a big one here. Happy this one came in. I sort of got bamboozled on these, though. Usually, lately, I've been ordering a big pack of the Topps Nows, and got a couple buddies who are also Phillies collectors, so I give them one at basically cost. And then, of course, always want one for my collection. And then the extras I sell on eBay, and I've been pre-selling some lately. That kind of helps you get a few out the door to get some of your money back. But every now and then, cards, of course, are a little shorter print runs or a little more popular. And the Shane Gillis throwing out the first pitch to Bryce Harper, definitely one of the more popular cards this year. All mine are gone outside of the ones for the guys and myself. These now, I've seen some sell like $25, $20, 15. You would sell them all easily. So I had a guy buy me out. So I'll honor the order, but he'll be able to flip them for probably like a solid $150 profit easily. So that's what you kind of get sometimes. I should have raised the price a little bit, of course. Probably even for first listings, but because the celebrity ones are always going to do pretty well. But definitely happy to get that into the collection. That's the important thing, to have it in the PC. 2 things from eBay rolled in. A couple more Topps Chrome Platinum parallels. This is the Topps Refractor. These are numbered to 499. Of course, Richie Ashburn. Just love the Ashburn card. And I like the Topps Refractors. I think they're pretty cool. It's a nice, neat little different refractor to add. Not color parallel, but cool. And then this fuchsia. This is technically called, I think, a lava fuchsia toile refractor. They might even call it a shimmer. I don't know. Way too many names on these things, but this is the JT Realmuto, numbered to 100. Got this one at auction. Very, very cheap with low shipping. So happy to add those two to the collection. I'm not really doing full runs, but I'm just picking them up when I find them for good prices. Ashburn I'm definitely keeping an eye on more specifically, but certainly will pick up any of the Phillies I can find in the color parallels. The rest of this stuff is a COMC order, which, some of the stuff had been in the account for a while. Some of the stuff I picked up. I know I requested the order in, I believe, early March. It finally showed up here in at the end of the first week of June. It technically missed their promise date or their expectation date, whatever they call it. So they sent me a $5 coupon, which I'm in certainly no hurry to use. Probably expire before I would decide to use it, just because, listen, COMC's got a cool website. It's decent to navigate, pretty good to search. Definitely a cool place to find some neat oddball things, and then stuff's not even necessarily always super cheap, though you can find stuff at good deals. But the advantage is you can shop for a couple days, a couple weeks, a couple months, and then just get it all shipped at once and stuff. The big downside is the fact it takes them an eternity to turn it around. Like, I would consider maybe spending $100, once a month or something like that on their site. But with the way they go, it's like once or twice a year. So they're giving up a lot of business. At least to me. I don't know how everyone else feels, but I order cards. I don't want to wait 3 months. That's ridiculous. I get there was a period of time during the pandemic where you just lived with it. But at this point, like, figure it out. Hire more people. Do whatever you have to do. But this is ridiculous. Then they have the nerve to charge for express shipping and all that. Like, that's a joke. They should lock someone up for that. Like, no. How about hire enough people, get the stuff turned around? I order something that's already produced. At most, things should ship within a week. I mean, I would say more like within 3 days, to be honest. But just terrible business model to get the stuff shipped out in 3 months. But I guess enough people like me still using them from time to time that it does okay with them. Of course, they're getting their eBay orders and stuff like that out in time. Anyway, with the mild amount of complaining done, let's take a look at some of the cards. A lot of fun oddball stuff here. Here's a 2007 Allen Ginter Tobacco Mini of Charlie Manuel. Beautiful looking card there of Chuck Manuel, the most winning manager in Phillies franchise history. Is a Topps 206 Jason Worth. That one is from 2010. It's a Piedmont back. It's got some fun inserts. This is Jimmy Rollins Own the Game insert. This was an insert set that was in Topps for quite a while. Honestly, wouldn't be opposed to them bringing it back. It's better than some of the inserts in the current products. But nice J-roll there. Black and white Ray Wave refractor from Topps Chrome of Bryce Harper. Here's a Harper Topps Call of the Captain. I think this is from the Topps X Derek Jeter set, so one I didn't have. This was just a good value by JT Realmuto, first Phillies player in 19 years to hit for the cycle. That was exclusive if you purchased the Road to Opening Day set last year. Here's a 2005 Home Run Derby champ, Bobby Abreu, 41 home runs, record at the time. That's an insert from 2017 Topps Home Run Derby. Cool Benito Santiago, Phillies card. Does mention he signed with Toronto, but that's a sticker. As you can see, 1997 Panini album stickers. That's the type of thing that is liable to go off to CGC just because, I don't know, fun and neat and oddball. Love to get things like that slabbed up. Here's a cool Team 6 from Absolute Memorabilia. Just odd selections on these. But you got Kenny Lofton, relic card as a Philly. You got Kevin Millwood, Joe Morgan, so that's neat. Then you've got Marlon Byrd, Eric Valent, and Matt Cotta. And as far as I know, this is the only card produced of Matt Cotta as a Philly. He was there for a very short amount of time. I actually think he had decent success and hit a couple home runs or something. But very odd that he's on that card, but that's like a must-have for your oddball Phillies PC. So challenge some of the other Phillies fans out there to pick up a card like that. Joe Thomas, Hall of Fame rookie. This is one that at some point it ended up in my account. I don't know how, but I basically requested everything that was in there. Just had it all shipped. So you'll see some random stuff like random football rookies. Here's a Chasing History relic of Cliff Lee, a sweet Pure Heat Upper Deck insert of Cole Hamels. That's a neat one. Jalen Hurts rookie. Aaron Nola, black refractor from Finest Flashbacks. Cooperstown Collection card. This is from starting lineups of Grover Cleveland Alexander. I'd love to get one of these slabbed, but this one definitely see some white on the corners and stuff, but just a cool card to have regardless. Topps Black and White, Bryson Stott rookie. Neat Jim Thome. This is, well, I guess we can just look at this. 2003 Merrick Mint stamp stickers. So just a neat looking card there of Jim Thome. Here's an insert 100th anniversary of the Fall Classic program cover from 1915, which took place between the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. So you have, I know Pat Moran was the manager of that team. I don't know, this probably won't, there we go. Yeah, really hard to read, but that's sweet there. Got some Gerard Mayo cards I did pick up. Some rookies. Right before they hired him as coach, I had picked up a few on there. They were cheap. The prices had spiked. I'm sure they've come down a little bit. It's one of those things, if he's a really successful head coach, his rookies could bounce up a little bit in the future. If not, they'll just go back to where they were. He was a really solid player. He had a light market, He was a guy who was saleable, but, of course didn't go for crazy money. Here's an awesome insert of Darren Dalton. That's from 1995 Stadium Club Ringleaders. I mean, that's just a great card there. So Bryson Stott, Sapphire, Bowman, rookie, Darren Dalton, Pacific Collection. It's from 1995, just a base. A nice Chase Utley relic card, Destination Stardom. So that's a nice one. I'm kind of getting a little more into the relics again. I'm not like a huge relic fan, but they're so cheap now, it's kind of hard to turn down certain ones. And like, that's a great looking card. Some aren't great looking. Jalen Hurts, Gerard Mayo Blue Refractor, Gerard Mayo X-Fractor. Here's a Christopher Sanchez from Mosaic Scripts. So Panini's where you got to go if you want Christopher Sanchez cards. He just keeps getting overlooked and overlooked by Topps. He is in the Phillies factory set this year that Topps put out, but I don't think he's on the checklist for Series 2, so I'd suspect he'll be an update, but we'll have to see. But he's having a hell of a year. He was really good last year as well. Just for some reason, he's one of those guys that Topps just has not been including in many sets. Here's a Trophy Hunters insert card of Bryce Harper, and one of these Topps comics from Topps Bazooka. This is a David Bell first grandfather godson combo to hit for the cycle, so that's a pretty neat one there. Another stack of stuff in soft sleeves and then some oversized cards. Some museum collection Bryce Harper, just a neat one to add to the Harper collection. Big fan of these. This is from Archives, 2013 Topps Archives, Spawn, Kershaw, Koufax, and Carlton. I think I actually got one of those in recently. When you order something that takes 3 months to come in, sometimes you forget. Here's a 2000 Revolution Rico Bronya. I mean, look at that card. Tell me that's not a great looking card. It's the Shadow Series. It's actually numbered to 99, so just a sweet looking Rico Bronya card. Is a Mickey Morandini from Fleer 93 Golden Moments. An X-Fractor of Mike Williams. I believe these were box toppers on in Topps Trade It. Here's a Topps Black of Ronald Torres, former Yankee. He was a pretty good little utility guy for the Phillies, of course, right before they got good, but those are numbered to 70. Obviously very popular as a Yankee as well. There's a nice relic card of John Kruk, 90s Decades Greats. There's a Richie Ashburn, Avant MLB Hall of Fame. That's a cool Fleer card. Launched in the Orbit, Topps Cosmic Chrome insert of Kyle Schwarber. The Kala Collection, John Kruk. Neat one from 1993. It's from a box set. Bryce Harper, Best and Brightest. Topps insert, Sherry McGee, Oback. I think that might have been from like the National too. 2010 TriStar. It's just a TriStar, but maybe you could get them at the National. There's a Bryce Harper. I forget what that insert's called. I guess it is just Bowman UFOs. Another Jalen Hurts card. Like, those Hurts cards are just getting sold. Like, I don't collect that stuff. JT Realmuto Refractor from Topps Pristine. Nice relic there from Legendary Cuts of Lenny Dykstra. Eddie Sawyer. That's a TCMA card. Another Hurts. Another Joe Thomas. Sapphire Ryan Howard. Home Run Derby. It's from 2020 Sapphire Update. Atomic Refractor of JT Realmuto. It's a Scott Rowland. That's a Bazooka. I actually bought one of these slabbed. I had it in a mail day, I'm sure, like a month or two ago that I got real cheap. Harper foil. Those are from like the monster boxes. This is a nice Lumber Company Jimmy Rollins, numbered out of 13 from Fleer Tradition. So, neat one there. Zach Wheeler. These refractors, I think they're called like sonar refractors or something from Topps Chrome Sonic. Purple and yellow Sonic Pulse Refractor. The refractors look awesome. They're impossible to get. The product is just trash that they put out that year. It's like a really bad value, but cool looking cards, and you could usually find them pretty cheap. Here's a nice Grover Cleveland Alexander from Action Packed. Here's another one of those archives stickers. This one's got Harper, Hoskins, Carlton, and Schmidt. Got an Atomic Refractor from Bowman's Best of Jimmy Rollins. It's an X-Fractor, I should say, from 2001 Bowman Chrome. Love that card. Jim Eisenreich's starting lineup card. 1990 Rookies, Pat Combs. Another Joe Thomas. Here's Philly Fanatics sticker. That's from 2018 Topps Album Stickers. Here's an older one, Veterans Stadium. This is from 1989 Panini Album Stickers. Gerard Mayo. That's from Topps Mayo. So Topps Mayo Mini Jared Mayo. Here's another Sanchez. This is from Prism. It's some sort of disco prism. Bronze Donut Circle Prism. Tier 2. Christopher Sanchez, numbered out of 40. Refractor from Topps Chrome 2002 of Randy Wolf. These are pretty tough pulls out of Archives 2003, the single player foil. These ones, I believe, actually might be retail parallel, so maybe you get one per box, and I think it's like a 50 card set. Master Strokes short print of Mike Schmidt. Grover Cleveland Alexander from 77 to 84 TCMA, so that's a cool one. A gold refractor of Nick Castellanos and yet another Jalen Hurts. And then the bigger stuff, here's an autograph, first Bowman Sapphire of Johan Rojas. He came up last year, hit pretty decent during the regular season statistically. Maybe got a little lucky here and there, was excellent defensively. And then his bat did go cold in the postseason. And this year he's been okay. He's lightning fast in the outfield, but he hasn't been quite as good as he was last year. And offensively, not terrible, but not maybe good enough. If his defense was a little better, you'd accept it a little more. But that's a Sapphire Rojas. We got a 1986 Burger King Juan Samuel All-Pro perforated, I should say, in a Nearman 8. Who cares about the grade? That was probably like $4. It's awesome. I'm super happy to have it into the Phillies collection. It's another Scott Rowland, Bowman's Best Rookie, only in an 8, but got that one cheap. I actually probably bought that before he even got elected to the Hall of Fame, so it was in there for a while. Then I got some of these sweet Ginters, the box toppers, the N43s. So that's a Harper and then another Harper, so somehow I bought two of them. They're from 2022. Got a beautiful Roy Halladay. It's probably my favorite one. That one is from 2011. These aren't like crazy expensive, but they're not super cheap. They are tough to find. Box toppers just get like thrown in weird boxes, and a lot of people don't offer them for sale because they don't want to deal with trying to ship it and protect it and stuff like that. So Reese Hoskins, Stadium Club Master Photo box topper, Bryce Harper, Finest Flashbacks Jumbo. Those are box toppers, JT Realmuto, and then a super sweet Topps Lineage Roy Halladay. So that's super cool. So that is it. That order, like I said, took at least 3 months for them to ship to me, but a lot of fun stuff, a lot of cool stuff for the collection. Some of these big ones I might consider sending to SGC. We'll see. Some of this odd stuff might actually go off to CGC very soon. I'm working on order right now. Topps Now go in the binder. But anyway, appreciate you guys watching. Comment below. Let me know what you think of the pickups. What do you think of COMC? Do you use it often? Do you use it now and then? Let me know. I would love to go on there more often and explore it. It's just, I don't know, man. There's something about ordering a card and having to wait 3 months for it to ship is super, super annoying. But hey, we'll have to see. So far, it's working for them. So let me know what you guys think, and I will talk to you next time. Have a great one.